Hello guys, and welcome back to She Plans here on YouTube. Today is another Plan With Me video for November, and I'm really excited to be able to do these Plan With Me videos to kind of get a little sneak peek into my business planning. Most of my planner revolves around my business planning, as well as at least one personal goal that I am working towards. And so today we are going to dive into November and get it all planned out, because it is actually a very busy month for me. Our first overhead video. So let's get some of these things out of our way. We will dive into November and get going. Let's see, I'm going to scooch this over just a little bit because a lot of times I pull pages out and write on them here. So I wanted to make sure that I had enough space for everything. But since November is a short month, or at least a short work month for a lot of us because of Thanksgiving, I wanted to make sure and get things planned ahead of time. So this video is coming out a little bit early, but hopefully that'll be helpful for everybody who is planning a very busy month. Okay, so November. So my very first thing that I do, as I've said in my previous videos, I do not dive into my planner for the most part until that month. So I don't go ahead and write dates in my planner until that month happens. I usually keep my long-term planning in Google Calendar, and then I do kind of my shorter term but still long-term kind of goal planning in, funny enough, either Excel or InDesign. And then when the time happens, when the month comes, I put everything in here and I work off of this so that I can, put pen to paper, check things off. It's very helpful mentally for me that once it goes in here, it is a done deal. This is the plan. Everything else remains fluid up until the time that it's in the planner. So let's get our monthly plans, of course. Okay, so like I said, I usually take my pages out to write on them. I find it very helpful. Now, of course, my girls have the week of Thanksgiving off. So we're going to highlight that week. And I am taking off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for Thanksgiving break. Okay. We also have my mother's birthday. Now, for the first time in a while, I am actually going to put in our YouTube video calendar into my monthly calendar. Okay, so we have planning your ideal week. Monthly and quarterly planning. Daily mindset. And healthy habits. And then this last one will be another plan with me for December. Okay, so those are the YouTube videos that are coming out. So like I said, this is the first month I am putting this in my planner, but with the holidays coming up, we have, practically a week off here in November, and then of course, with December coming up, I am taking almost half the month off for December. I really need to keep track and keep on top of my YouTube channel so that I can get videos out for you throughout the holidays. Okay. So that is our monthly. I'm going to keep this one out for my focus goals. Okay, so now it's time to plan out your focus goals. You get space for 2 focus goals a month. My personal focus goal is the same as October, and that is healthy habits. Most every year at this time of year, I start to focus on my healthy habits. It's usually the fall into the new year, mostly because I really dislike that January push for healthy habits. And if I can get myself through the fall, through the winter holidays, creating new habits and following them, it really helps me in that new year. So my first one is to follow Weight Watchers. Drink my water. Increase my steps every week. Okay, and that's it. Now for my business side, I have content creation, and design work that I am focusing on this month. So I have weekly YouTube videos and email. I'll be filming 2 videos and then 4 videos will go live. Actually, that's wrong. Five videos will go live. We've got 5 Tuesdays this month. Okay, so on the design side, I need to design a healthy habits worksheet. That is going to be available for Black Friday. And then I'm also going to be designing half letter inserts. We have a lot of printables on our website, but I am redesigning them to fit into our half letter planner. And I'm hoping to have all of those ready for November's print and plan. Sorry, for December's print and plan. November's print and plan will, let's see. November's print and plan will actually be available on the 2nd. And that is going to be around some worksheets around planning your ideal week and your monthly and quarterly planning, as well as your daily mindset. So these 3 weeks will all have worksheets available with them. Okay, so that is our month and my focus goals for the month. Now I wanted to add in some extra notes pages here for this month, since I have such a busy month. I wanted to include those. I think I will need them. Now, to help me out with my planning for the month, these are some of the worksheets we're going to be offering in November's print and plan. They are monthly worksheets, and I have designed mine to go around my business planning. So I have, every week, there's each week here. Then everything that's going live that week, so for this week, this is what's going live. So for each week, everything that's going live. And then this side of it is then the work that needs to be done to make this happen. So a lot of the work to make this happen happened in October, which was my previous sheet. A lot of this work is either stuff that's happening at the end of the month or the following month. So I divide my business up into product design, content creation, and then kind of behind the scenes CEO marketing activities. So this really helps me to to make sure that there are things going live and that people are receiving content and then getting that content created. It marries the two for me. So this, as I said, my very long-term planning I do on Google Calendar. My shorter term, but still long-term, the next month, 2 months, I do, like I said, in InDesign. This is my InDesign file. I also do it in Excel, but I've moved it to this because this has really helped me visualize things a lot easier. So this is what's going to help me dive into my planner. Another thing that has really helped me, and again, we're doing a video on this either next week. Yes, I believe next week. Is designing your ideal work week. And so I have gone through my schedule and found what my schedule really is day after day. I have a pretty routine schedule during the work week. Since I divide my work up into either product design or content creation, I have themed my weeks, either design weeks or content weeks, and broken down each day into what needs to get done that day. This is, as you can tell, not completed, but I am working on really doing daily power hours. We usually do daily power hours, which is cleaning around the house with my kids. And so my next step here is to come up with everyday what needs to be done. Either I'm going to assign it to days, or I'm going to create a laundry list of what needs to be done, and we're going to look around the house. Everybody pick 2 activities that need to get done that day. So I'm still working on that. But those 2 things are going to help me dive into my planner. Like I said, when I plan here, it is still very fluid. And then once it gets into my planner, it is concrete and I'm ready to do it. So that's kind of how I mentally divide those 2 things up. So the very first week in November, make sure that we can see this pretty well. Okay, my very first week in November is a design week. And so day 1, we will be shipping planners. Got to get those orders from over the weekend out. We will write our weekly email that goes out the next day. And we will schedule the YouTube video. Okay, so the YouTube video that's going live that week is Planning Your Ideal Week. We are working on creating that Healthy Habits worksheet. As I said, I've been working on my healthy habits the past few months. I thought I would design a worksheet that can go into your planner just to help you with that. So today or Tuesday is Healthy Habits Concept Day. And then we have Design Day, number 1 and number 2. And then Friday we create the listings in Etsy. Now Sunday is Daylight Savings Time, so we cannot forget that. An important day. Change those clocks. Okay, so like I said, this is a design week. And that's my focus, is to get this Healthy Habits worksheet complete. Okay, so that is all that I am going to dive into this week, is just getting those things completed. I have, everything else laid out for me for the month. And then each week I will dive into my weeklies. And then, as I said, I don't dive into my days until the day of, because planning out my day is really a commitment that day of what I'm going to get done. So it marries my to-do list with my mindset and my energy level that day. And so I don't add anything to my days until I wake up that morning. But I have my week planned out. I am going to add a reminder to send out or purchase my mom's birthday card. She lives local, so we'll see her on her birthday. But this week I definitely need to pick up a card for her to help celebrate. So that is pretty much my planning for the month. Okay, before we go, I'm just going to go over kind of the pens that I used in my planning today. This is my very favorite planner pen. It is the Frixion erasable pen. Works wonders. I love it. These are two of my Papermate Flair pens, or markers, I guess you would call them. And then these here are my mild liners in various colors. Kind of thought these were fun for the month, and so I kind of pulled these out for November to use along the way. That's kind of my color scheme. I don't always color scheme for the month, but I saw these and they look like they match the month, so I thought that I would use those. So I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Look out for wonderful videos in November around planning your ideal week, monthly, quarterly planning, mindset, and then of course healthy habits. That's kind of our plan for this month. And I really think that these videos this month are the baseline, the structure of planning. You have to see the big picture before you can dive into your week and your day. And so I really hope that these videos help you to do that. So as you've seen in my goals, one of my big goals is to grow this channel. So if you liked this video, please do so and like it below, as well as subscribe to our channel. It will really help me hit my goals for November. Have a great one, and we'll see you next week.